Hello and welcome to this activation. Today's activation is all about your desire and how your desire is actually keeping you stuck. Because your desire for the thing means you go into a void between the thing and having it, right? The void. And the void for a sacral is usually a place where they stay a long time. And this is where we want to go really cliche and say the work that you are avoiding is the work you need to be doing. Listen to the word void and avoid, right? Avoid. You're avoiding one thing. You know what it is. And most of the time, it is adding pleasure before the work. Okay? Adding desire, play, pleasure before the work. And this paradigm shift is going to be very challenging for the ones that aren't used to add pleasure, where they get pleasure from their pain. Their nervous system is attuned to pain or familiar with pain, so that anything except pain, chaos, and struggle feels uncomfortable and ricochets you back to struggle. Because the thing about our nervous system is that it tries to keep us alive and it tries to keep us safe. And what is safe is what's familiar. What is safe is what we're used to, right? So one way that you can play with this, because if you get up as a sacral and you start your work right away, you go to work right away, whether you're an entrepreneur or what you do, and you're already depleting that sacral. You might love your work. It doesn't matter. You are telling yourself that work comes before my pleasure, and it's not safe for me to do this. The thing about sacrals is that we're super excited about our work often, because especially as entrepreneurs, our work is an extension of us. But the secret ingredient to actually navigating the void and making the void shorter, the separation between you and having the thing, right? Because when you want something, there is instant separation. And the people that manifest it quickly is because they're in the now. They're not in separation. There's no void between you and having the thing, right? So the thing that we want to do is we want to make it safe for us to experience pleasures, to tap in to our senses and our desires and those feelings that give us that right? When your sacral starts to and like vocalize the pleasure, that's where you want to be. And no matter how much you love your work and no matter how excited you are about your work, understand that the void becomes smaller once you learn how to tap into pleasure, fun, creativity, and activation before you even enter into it, because that's when your energy is most potent. You're here to give, you're here to build, you're here to amplify, you're here to expand, you're here to give the world something, right? And when you give, they respond. And when you give, they give you something to respond to. If you don't have overflow to give of, overflow isn't going to return. There's going to be a void until you're in the place of overflow, right? Your satisfaction, you're like, oh, I'm so satisfied, I'm so fulfilled with my work. Yeah, your satisfaction is actually keeping you from the very thing that you want, which is abundance and overflow and all of the good things. So the way to tap into that is to give yourself more play, more pleasure, more desire before you work. I love you. I hope this helps, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, my friend.